Okay, hi everybody. So this is a kind of a precursor video and an encouragement for people to ask me questions. And the reason for that is that I've been on this format for a long time, on this website for a long time, well over a decade in fact now. And it's interesting, although I talk about a range of things, it tends to be quite specific things, a subject over here, a subject over there, a subject over there. And there are a lot of things that I've talked very little about. And part of the reason for that is that, although it might not appear so to some of you who are slightly more critical of me, the things that I talk about, at least I feel that I have something more than average to say about them, even if you don't. And so there are lots of other things where I don't place myself at the level that I would like to be at to talk freely to potentially thousands of people on YouTube. But notwithstanding that, I regularly get asked my opinions on things or get asked about some facet of my life or something like that. Okay. So this is what I intend to do, a kind of a Q&A video, and this is a harvesting for questions. But one of the things with Q&A videos, I find when I watch Q&A videos, is that they're a bit tedious, and part of the reason they're a bit tedious is they don't tend to be themed. It's just a barrage of questions, a mishmash, a miasma, in fact, of questions, and you're sort of wading your way through that, trying to find something that you would be interested in. So what I propose to do is to ask you to ask me whatever questions you'd like to ask me, and then I will try and group them in things together. And I don't want to limit the kind of questions you can ask. You can ask me what the hell you like. There are certain things obviously that I'm not going to answer. If you ask me, I don't know, what's the largest thing I've stuck up my wife's arse, then I probably actually shouldn't even have given that as an example. She'd be like, why did you give that as an example? There are certain things that would have a personal element to it that maybe I'm going to say, yeah, that's not something I'm going to answer in a YouTube video for obvious. That example perhaps highlights the kind of thing. But really, you know, it's up to you, really. I mean, I wrote some things down here of the kind of things that people ask me about, and I don't make videos on. So politics, obviously, wide range of political issues, my life, anything to do with my life generally, where I live within the UK, in Lincolnshire and in Louth, my hobbies, cycling, sport, fitness, brewing, as I'm getting back into now, anything to do with video games, anything to do with fire service and what it's like working in the fire service, and any opinions I have on the fire service, or perhaps even about the United Kingdom, for people who live outside the United Kingdom, and like my perspective on certain things to do with the United Kingdom or to do with their countries as perceived from me in the United Kingdom, any of these different things. And then what I propose to do is to fashion them into like things. So I might do a video all about political questions, or all about me, or about sport and fitness and anything related to that anybody has asked me. So you can immediately see, well, that's a kind of cluster of things that I'm interested in, or that doesn't really float my boat. So that is what I intend to do here. So I will be interested, please, if you have any questions, leave them on here, and then I'll see what I get. And if I get some stuff that's worth talking about, this is, I suppose, a way, a little bit of a vanity project, because I'm giving myself the chance to talk about things, which is part of what YouTube is about, in actual fact, that I wouldn't normally feel unable to talk about. I can kind of hide behind a little shield of it here of saying, well, I'm not really an expert on this, but this is how I view this particular issue. So that's pretty much where we're at with that. Okay, interested to know what you've got to ask me. And like I say, I'll be taking a few notes on it, and have some videos upcoming with the responses. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.